Day 37 of riding my motorcycle around the world, and I am currently got a lovely big map here. Another one. This one is of the Silk Road, so I'm going to be looking at this quite a bit in the coming 10 or 12 days. I'm currently in Panjakent, which is here. So my route saw me go Tashkent, which is here, down to Samarkand, which is here, 2 nights in each. They then cross the border into Tajikistan here. That's what this purple line is, shows the country's border. Into Panjakent, or Panjakent on here. I'm now riding this red road along here, and I will take the south route at this junction, down here. Now, there's a fork in the road. Here it says dangerous tunnel. Okay, this is the most dangerous tunnel in the world. It's called the Tunnel of Death, or it's nicknamed the Tunnel of Death. It's 5 kilometers long. There is no ventilation. There's 30% less oxygen at that altitude, which is 2,700 meters, I believe it is. And it's full of water, and the surface is terrible. It's incredibly dangerous, really, really bad. I don't want to ride that. Well, I do want to ride it, but I would rather ride the Anzob Pass, which it says here. Now, the Anzob Pass, basically you come off there and you ride just a little detour around the mountain, this little bit here, and then you're back onto the main road down to Dushanbe, which is down here. It's about 6 hours, all of this road. Normally it wouldn't be because of the distance, but because of the terrain, because a lot of it is trails, off-road and gravel, it is going to take me all day to get down to Dushanbe. But that's what I'm up against today. The weather, as I look outside of the hotel, once again, hot and dry, but it's not too hot. I think I've left behind the days of 40-degree blazing hot desert. It seems to have cooled down a bit. I think it's the altitude. Panjakent is 1,000 meters up, so the air is cooler, which is lovely. And to be honest, I can ride in 30 degrees now quite comfortably. I don't know, once upon a time that would be really, really sweaty and hot and bothered. I'm alright with it now. I don't know, have I acclimatized? I'm not sure, but anyway, pretty big day. I should get some really nice footage, although it does say online that there's conflicting sources. Some say there's no lighting in that tunnel as well, making it absolutely the most dangerous tunnel in the world. Some people say there is lighting. Some sources say that because it was built on a tight budget and they ran out of money, they only half built it, didn't put all the proper amenities in, that's why it's a bag of shite. And then other sources say they left all the tools behind, they've all rusted and it's just full of junk. There have been fatalities before. When there's been a traffic jam and people get stuck in the tunnel, they have died due to the carbon monoxide and the fumes. Again, no ventilation. Go through any major tunnel in the world and there's great big fans all along every 400, 500 metres. There's massive fans to get the airflow moving. There's none of that in there. That's why it's a tunnel of death, or the tunnel of doom. So I'm not super keen on riding it. And the thing is, it only lasts, you know, a couple of minutes, right? Whereas if I do the pass, it's a good 40-50 minutes of off-road riding with views, and I'd rather do that. So that's the plan. Some sources say that Anzob Pass, which is what's called, is only open to local traffic and not everybody else. I don't know, I'm not sure. And for a lot of times of the year, it's closed due to snowfall. I'm just going to get there and find out if it's closed. I imagine there'll be a checkpoint and I'll be able to say, hey, can I go through here? The terrain's going to be super rough. But after doing the Lakes Road yesterday, I think I should be fine. I'm quite confident. The bike's already minging. My gear is still a bit minging. I'm going to get to Dushanbe and we'll see. Oh well. Whoa! at this. I was all the way down there, all the way across here, did the maddest cheese off-roady bit down there. I can't believe I've just done that. I can't believe I've just done that. Because I can't do off-road. I've never done off-road until I've come here. And I just did, that was leg breaking territory. Tell you what though, massive shout out to Matt at National Bike Tyres who fit that. That back tyre on there and the front tyre is a Michelin and a K-Adventure. My faith in that tyre, which is supposed to be 80% on road, did not falter. That did not let me down in that leg breaking territory. I'm over the moon. I'm absolutely high as beans right now. 3,700 metres. So for all those, kind of makes you dizzy talking as well. All those bikers who ever looked at me when I met up with them and they see I wear a high vis, you can lick my hoop, because I bet you bastards can't do this. Ah, it's class. That's class. What a tyre that is. My faith in that tyre is unwavering now. I can't believe it. There's cows up here as well. I'm only an hour and 40 minutes from Dushanbe, so soon it's got to start coming down again, because Dushanbe is only 1,000 metres elevation. So in Panjakent was 1,000, so if you imagine this pass, for those UK bikers who go to the Stelvio Pass in Italy, well, that's 2,600 metres. So if you imagine doing the Stelvio, but you started a kilometre up already. That's how high this is. It's going to be higher. I've got loads of places I'm going to be higher than this. A lot higher as well. I'm on cloud 9 at the minute. To be honest, I don't want to stop, because I don't. The momentum is everything. It was back there, I tell you what. Yeah, bollocks to it. I'm getting straight back on the bike. I'm finishing this trail. And I tell you what, I think there's a good reason people choose the tunnel of death or the tunnel of doom over this shit, because you wouldn't get cars up here. Some of the bits, I mean, there was rocks big enough back there to block on the path. There's rock fall and all sorts. I think this is going to be a feature length episode, isn't it? Because it's just, I want to film everything. I'll get some pictures. I'm getting straight back on the horse. I'm not messing about up here.